Hello and welcome to video 2 for assignment 1. We will concentrate on how to find additional and relevant articles on liberal arts education. I have no doubt that most of us, when we're looking for new information, we go to something like Google. And that's exactly what we're going to do as well. Just after I mention our own library website, library.yourq.ca. You will use this library catalog to find academic sources, books, articles, as well as movies and maps. But let's go back to Google for now and start our research here. The first thing I want you to know is that if you put quotation around a phrase in the Google search box, the results will have those exact words in the order that you place them within the quotes. In Google, you also get a couple of suggestions, and you're more than welcome to use them when you're doing your research. But for now, I would like to just see what exactly comes up when I just put in liberal arts education in quotation marks. So the first piece of information is some sort of a definition, but we're not aware of where exactly is it coming from, who produced it, why is it here. We can click on the link here, and it takes us to Wikipedia. There's nothing wrong with Wikipedia, except for the fact that you don't really know who produced the information. Please go ahead and use it. Just think critically about the implications of the possibility of bias, let's say. So let's look more critically at the source of information. So we have here a link to what is liberal arts education. It comes from something called topuniversities.com, and you find out it's a blog. So when we click on it, you have to ask yourself, written by Hasna Haider. Who is she? What does she know about liberal arts education? I'm not saying this is not a good article or that you shouldn't read it. I'm just saying that you should pay attention who the author is and where is it published. Going back to our list here, we can look a little bit further and find out that there's another piece on liberal arts education from Yale College, admissions. So again, nothing good or bad that I can see right away on this particular site, except that you have to think about why was this piece published? Is it because Yale College offers a liberal arts education degree and they just want people to come to their school? Maybe. You scroll down a little bit more and then you find all kinds of other sources of information. One of them, for example, comes from the Globe and Mail. Interesting title. You find out, and you probably know already, that the Globe and Mail is a somewhat reputable newspaper in Canada. Is this something more relevant to your readings? We can go back to our list of results. And in order to make the results even more relevant to something that you're thinking about, we can add the word and, let's say, and employment. So what are the results when we want to make it a little bit more specific to liberal arts education and employment? Please apply the same critical thinking to any results you get in Google. I would like us to talk about Google Scholar right now. I can type in Google Scholar, and once I get to this particular search window, I am going to do the same search for liberal arts education in quotation marks. Now, what I get in Google Scholar are articles and citations and maybe book previews that are scholarly in nature. This is not all you have available to you. For that, you'll have to go to the library website. But let's stick with Google Scholar for now. And I want you to play maybe with sort by date, and then you get to see what exactly we have. If you're doing it while you're on campus, sometimes you will find this particular spot here that says find it at York. This is actually an indication to you that if you wouldn't be at York, when you click on this article, it will probably make you pay for it. Please don't pay for information while you're at York. You have access to it. But let's go back to Google Scholar and our list of results. Apply the same critical thinking to this list of results as you did before. You can play with more keywords in Google Scholar as well. So for example, liberal arts education in Canada. And I get results that talk about liberal arts education specific to Canada. And if you play around a lot with keywords and you take the time to really understand the results, you can come across articles such as this one. It's in a Literary Review of Canada magazine. It's well regarded. You know a little bit about the author right away. You know that he's an associate professor at Royal Military College of Canada. And so the more you know about the source, who wrote it, and where it was published, the better your argument will be. Remember to also look at when it was published. It may actually come in handy when you do your analysis and your reflection. Remember, you cannot just copy and paste into your assignment. You actually have to put quotes around a direct citation, or you have to actually cite a paragraph even if you don't use a direct citation, but your ideas come from that particular article. We will talk in video 3 about how to cite in APA style. Thank you.